Welcome to Show Me the Yummy, episode 11.
Today we're making coconut lemon sweet rolls. First thing we're gonna do is make our sweet roll dough.
The first thing we need to do is proof our yeast. Now I have heated coconut milk and butter up to about 110 degrees.
And then all we're gonna do is add to that some brown sugar.
Perfect, and our yeast.
Now we're gonna mix that up and wait 10 minutes. All right, our yeast is now proofed.
But before we pour that in, I'm gonna whisk together our dry ingredients, and I just have some flour and salt in here.
And she's just gonna get that a little mixed up. And now I will add in the
Yeast mixture.
There we go.
Perfect. And I'm just gonna give this a quick stir.
Now, once that's almost all mixed in, we're just gonna add one beaten egg.
Great.
Stir that all together.
Now that our dough has started to come together, I'm just gonna dump it out onto a well-floured surface. Look at that. And I'm just gonna knead this for a couple minutes.
Now, while she's kneading that, I'm gonna grab a bowl and I'm just gonna have that grease. So we're gonna have it rest for about 10 minutes once you're done.
Now, if your dough is really sticky, you may need to add a little bit of flour, but just knead it for a bit first. We've kneaded the dough for about 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna put it in our greased bowl to rest, as Trevor said, for about 10 minutes.
Now, do we cover this or just let it? Yeah,
Just let it rest.
Just let it rest. Rest.
The filling is just a combination of brown sugar,
Sweetened coconut flakes,
fresh lemon zest,
and a little bit of vanilla. Love me some vanilla.
Now we're just gonna mix that up, and then that's it for the filling. I should have used a bigger bowl.
I want to go on record. I said we should use a bigger bowl.
Our dough is ready. Now we're just gonna flour the surface and roll it out. And we're gonna roll it out to about 1/4 of an inch thick.
All right, the dough is rolled out. Now we're just gonna rotate this 90 degrees because we want it lengthwise when we start rolling these guys. Now we're ready to put on our butter. So I'm gonna use, you guys may or may not have these in your kitchen, but I use my hands. So we're just gonna put the butter on there.
Why are you using your whole hand?
Oh yeah, you gotta get in there. You can't be shy. This makes it so much easier than trying to like use a spatula or something.
While Trevor cleans his hands, I'm gonna start sprinkling on our filling.
Just take it, okay, I won't do that.
And you just wanna make sure that you get a nice even coating. Now that all of our filling is on top of the dough, we're just gonna lightly pat it down so nothing falls off when we're rolling it out.
Pat down.
Just a little love pat. Now we're gonna roll our dough.
Okay, so we have our dough all rolled up, and now what we're gonna do is just cut off the ends here. We're gonna put 9 of these, we want 9 rolls. And so the best way to do that we found is go ahead and mark it thirds. Okay, so you kind of have 3 even pieces, and then you're gonna take that and mark that into 3 even pieces. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just kind of want some pretty
Awesome.
even slices, and then once those are in the bowl here, they're gonna rise. So.
The bowl, also known as a pan.
I say bowl.
He said bowl.
Isn't a pan really a square bowl? Think about that.
Well, Trevor has a great point. I'm gonna call it a pan, and it's just an 8x8 inch pan that I've greased with a little cooking spray.
And I'm using a serrated knife for this. It just makes it a little easier to get through the dough without crushing everything down. You'll see some people will use one of those little chopping blades and they'll just kind of boom,
Like
boom,
a
boom, boom, boom.
pastry cutter.
A pastry cutter. I am too scared to do that. I think I'm gonna screw it up, so I use a straight.
Now that these are cut and in our pan, we're gonna cover it and let it rise for about 60 minutes. Next, we're making a white chocolate, coconut, lemon cream cheese frosting.
Come on. Seriously?
Seriously.
Yeah, let's do this.
We're gonna start by creaming together room temperature cream cheese and butter.
All right, so that's creamed together. Now Jennifer is going to scrape down the bowl while I add some coconut milk, excuse me, some lemon juice, and some white chocolate chips that we melted down and then let come back to room temperature.
Yep. Now I'm gonna scrape down the bowl again.
And last, but certainly not least, the powdered sugar. Oh yes, there you are. It's like Christmas. It's like it's snowing happiness.
Our frosting is done, so now we're gonna frost some rolls. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. So it's been an hour.
Let's take a look at those rolls. Yep,
Perfection.
boom.
So now that
Those
they've
look
risen, we're just gonna pop them in our preheated oven.
Look at those.
It looks so good.
That is perfection.
Yeah, it is.
Now, we're not shy about our frosting, so we just put it on there. Slather it on. The more, the merrier. That's what I say. All right, the rolls are frosted. Now it's time for a taste test.
That was so good, and I took such a big bite.
The dough is so tender and soft and warm.
And that white chocolate, coconut, lemon, cream cheese frosting is spot on.
The white chocolate in there really is, it just takes the regular cream cheese frosting up a notch. It makes it that much better.
Yummy.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up below. You can also check out a few of the other videos down here that we've shot recently. And leave a comment if you have something you'd like to tell us, if you tried this recipe, if it turned out great, or even if it turned out horribly. That would have been your fault, not ours. No, but we want to work with you and help you in any way that we can. So keep coming back for more every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Check it out. Don't forget.
Is that for real?
I don't know.